the top rookie last month and every month.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's see the stat sheet here for Bradley Beal.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the 5. And for Portland, they've got Deni Avdija. Red Hat is out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
It'll be Portland off the tip. Pass to Coffee. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Craig, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
And a beautiful finish by Booker.
Someone who utilizes that mid-range part of the floor to extreme efficiency, Devin Booker.
Here's Coffee. Drills the three-pointer. Coffee's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. Durant with a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range. Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Give a big round of applause for your Blazers Breaker Dance Team.
And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Red Hot.
And he's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
Here's Coffey, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Picked him clean. Coffey, yep, that one goes in there. Coffey's got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for it.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Portland with the ball after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Another three that time. A beautiful shot from Red Hot. He's got 11.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Now here's Booker. Really had troubles in the loss to Portland. The layup missed.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Suns trail by 13. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, "Can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. I'm ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble." So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And the call will be against Red Hot. That is his first foul of the game. And Phoenix making a change. Allen's checked in.
Number 8, Grayson Allen.
Avdia against KD.
I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant is an underrated passer, and he has really shown a new level where that's concerned.
Coffey passes to Ayton. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Avdia. 5 to shoot. Ayton at the elbow. From deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 17. Booker with the screen for Beal. Pass to Durant. Now Booker. Henderson defending. There's the pick. And shot on the way. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Coffey passes to Ayton.
Well, the up fake by DeAndre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Blazers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And the first one drops.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Beal. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA. Boy, the delivery from Booker, so clean. That jump shooting is pure.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. A stupendous finish in traffic. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Booker, no good. Portland leading by 20. Ayton inside. Defended by Richards. And it's Ayton missing. Allen for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Here's Coffey. 11 points in the game. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Coffey's got 14 points for the game. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Making a change here. Grant's checked in. And for the Suns, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards. Bol comes in for Kevin Durant. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Devin Booker. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Suns trail by 20. Jones dishes to Bol. Beal gets a wide open look. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
The sweet shooter looks good from any range. The mid-range, Bradley Beal says, yes, sir, that's in my bag.
The tray, and Coffey gets it to go. Coffey's got 17.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Plumlee. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
And both free throws good for Beal.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
Here's Coffey. He's got 17. Six to shoot. Pass to Grant. It's up a three. And Jones pulls it down. Ball's knocked loose. Drives to the hoop. Here's Williams. and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 21.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Portland out in front, delivering the blowout. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Ole is out there with Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the 1. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Red Hot was indeed hot, and the last game against the Suns was superb. He scored an amazing number of points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Suns making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Jones against Simons. Jones kicks to Beal. Launches a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
Well, this guy shoots it with such tremendous efficiency. Bradley Beal provides the most important thing in the NBA, and that's floor spacing.
And the shot goes in.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Coffey. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then, on Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Henderson's checked in for Anfernee Simons. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Driving inside. And finished off by Beal.
Just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little bake right there.
Henderson, bounce pass. Here's Coffey. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Coffey's got 8 points in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Jones, the pass to Beal. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Down low, Coffey, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Plumlee against Ayton. Here's Jones. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Another steal. Here's Coffey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, just sensing the defensive overcommitment there. Avdia making them pay with the right timed pass.
And the Suns call time. some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. There's Beal with the 3, and the Suns miss again.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Wasted no time on that one. And it's 37 points for Red Hot.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter, riding the wave here.
Pass to Durant to end the drought. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
And again, another basket there from Red Hot. 39 points for Red Hot.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Outside, Beal. Durant kicks to Beal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Coffey. Some solid defense there from KD. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Bol comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Beal. So it's Phoenix now. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Now here's Durant. And Booker kicks to Allen. Off target with his 3.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Henderson against Booker. Shoots over Henderson. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, you see how confident Devin Booker is down low. Doesn't even think twice about looking to score in there.
Banked in off the glass. 43 points for Red Hot.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Suns shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. KD with the bucket.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Coffey. Kept alive. Here's Avdia. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Booker dishes to Durant. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Coffey. tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Allen for three, and that one released in time, but no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Portland out in front, running away with this one. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Portland Trail Blazers.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. Okay, fellas. Now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
No matter who makes it, I know all these guys, they're ready.
The final tally of votes soon to come, but there's still time to get your ballot in. Now or never. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
It's intercepted. Andre Ayton out there with Avdia. Then there's Red Hot. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the three slot. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Here's Coffey. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Beal, the pass to Booker. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Suns shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. KD, a screen on Henderson. Here's Booker. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Pass to Coffey. Off target from outside.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Ayton with it. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside, KD. It's blocked, and so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Phoenix ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here is Durant. He's got 9. Over Avdia.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Here's Coffey. And the layup is good. Coffey's got 54 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Booker, no good.
Oof, ugly start. to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And the call will be against Red Hot. And that'll be his third foul so far. For the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's Simons in for Scoot Henderson. And here are the Suns now. Richards finds KD. Shot to stop the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
And here's Booker after the three-pointer from Red Hot. Durant feeling it out a bit. And there's Booker on the assist by Durant. 8 points for Devin Booker.
Well, that's what you call a tough two, because if you're in the lane at D Book size, you never know what could happen.
Here's Coffee. And another three for Portland.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Suns have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Outside Durant. Back to Booker. That's tipped. And they're moving it up. Here's Coffee. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. That one good for 2. Now, Booker. He's got 8. Outside Durant. They set the pick. From past the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And Coffee gets it to go.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Booker. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And the shot goes down. Beal's got 11 points.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Here's Coffee. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. For 3, Durant. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Coffee's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Carries it from 3-point range.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Well, Phoenix shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Here's Booker. Oh, that's blocked.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Coffee can't get it to go. And stolen by Simon. Top of the key. He squares up and sinks it. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
The Trailblazers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The Suns making a switch here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards. Bol comes in for Kevin Durant. Allen's checked in for Dunn. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. .56 seconds left in the third. Bol kicks to Jones. Back to Bol. Allen outside. Shot clock at 5. Bol setting the pick for Allen. Phoenix no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Coffey. Non-stop scoring machine here. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And the call will be against Red Hot. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Trying to end the drought. No good at the rim. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Dunn, Booker out there with Allen. Then it's Bol, and it's Plumlee in at the center, filling out the middle. Thibault kicks to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. Oh, good on the triple. And so Allen will bring it up now for Phoenix. Dunn outside. It's Bol, top of the key. Dunn passes to Allen. Driving in. Dunn dishes to Booker. The 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Williams. Over Allen. Plumlee with the rebound. Suns shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Bol, the pass to Plumlee. Count it from 12. Plumlee's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Phoenix. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Reith. Here's Banton. And Bol pulls it down. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Booker. From outside the arc. Not going to go that time.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Pass to Thibault. And here is Williams. Bol covering. Now, here's Sharp. Overdone. And it's Sharp missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Dunn, and he gets it to go. Dunn's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Williams, a screen on Booker. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Suns have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Now, here's Thibault, defended by Allen. Here's Banton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Allen. Fires the three. A rebound by Reith.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Now Sharp. There's the three. It's rebounded by Booker.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Sharp against Dunn. Thibault on the wing. Allen against Sharp. Pass to Banton. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. The Suns shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Allen outside. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. They grab their own miss. Plumlee in the high post. He's against Williams. Tries yet again. And Plumlee kicks to Dunn. And again, it's the Suns missing. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
First free throw is good. Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Red Hot comes in for Shaedon Sharp. And then for Phoenix, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for Bol Bol. And Beal subbed in for Allen. Good on both. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Coffey. Clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We've got 1:23 left in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Portland.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Red Hot.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And so here's Phoenix after the three-pointer from Red Hot. There's Beal with the 3, and so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Phoenix ball.
Avdia's checked in for Portland.
Number 8, Deni Avdija.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Coffey. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Booker finds Durant. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Here's Coffey. Fires the 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.